Your host for Motor Week, John Davis.
Well, hello and welcome again to Motor Week. We're glad to have you with us. For over 30 years, the Honda Accord has stood for reliable, comfortable, and always willing family transport. The Accord sedan is indeed like an old friend. But there's another side to Accord, one that has a lot more sass and curves, and that would be the Accord Coupe. So does being the more provocative member of the Accord clan make it any less of a trusty companion? Just about everyone agrees that the 8th generation 2008 Honda Accord sedan is a near-perfect family car choice. But for a somewhat wilder ride, we'd suggest trying the other Accord, the two-door coupe that is. The Accord Coupe styling is certainly more dynamic than the sedan, looking closer to the Accord's 2007 Auto Show concept car. Virtually everything you see outside is unique. The aggressive projector beam headlights, grille, and hood, as well as the sleeker greenhouse and chiseled body panels. Finishing with a beefy back end and detailed taillights, the V6 adds a rear spoiler and dual exhaust. Wheels are either 17 or 18-inch alloys, no wheel covers here. All covering a wheelbase and length that grew about 3 inches with the redesign, yet is still shorter than the sedans. Front drive power is mostly shared with the sedan, starting with a 2.4-liter four-cylinder engine rated at 190 horsepower and 162 pound-feet of torque. Next up is a 3.5-liter V6 with 271 horsepower and 254 pound-feet of torque. But there is one powertrain change that sets the coupe apart. V6 cars with a 6-speed manual forego VCM cylinder deactivation to improve low and mid-range response. Horsepower is the same, but torque rate's 251 pound-feet. And it is the V6 manual coupe that we aim down our track for a quick 0 to 60 of 5.8 seconds, then a quarter mile in 13.9 seconds at 101 miles per hour. The V6 is more torquey than ever, with its fast revs matching the positive and well-placed gearing precisely. Nice. The coupe shares the sedan's modified double wishbone front suspension and new multi-link rear suspension with 40% greater lateral rigidity than the previous gen. Vehicle stability assist with traction control is standard. For a large front driver, the coupe still turns in quickly. Grippy tires keep it from sliding around so you can really push it. And though steering is quick, it's not overboosted. Stopping power comes from four-wheel disc with ABS and brake assist. Fade-free halts from 60 to 0 average a fine 126 feet. So at the track, the V6 Coupe is easily the leader of the Accord pack. Inside, this two-door is noticeably roomier than before. The forward-sweeping dash shared with the sedan also adds to a more expansive feel. Yet there is still somewhat of a cockpit atmosphere to the coupe, complementing the car's performance. Gauges are large and straightforward. The coupe seats offer greater lateral support in anticipation of more spirited driving. Center stack controls are a little confusing, and the optional satellite navigation system includes a Euro trait we're less fond of, Honda's first multiple function dial controller. On the flip side, one of the coupe's smartest revisions is a welcomed 1.2-inch addition to rear legroom. Trunk capacity, however, drops to a just ample 11.9 cubic feet. Government fuel economy ratings are acceptable for the V6 manual coupe, 17 city, 25 highway. We saw 22.1 miles per gallon in normal driving on regular grade gas. The energy impact score is 17.1 barrels of oil consumed per year. Pricing for the Accord Coupe begins at a moderate $23,330 for the LXS, but to enjoy the coupe's potential, you have to opt for the EXL V6 manual at a much pricier $28,980. Navigation adds $2,200 more. Decidedly more provocative than the popular sedan, the new 2008 Honda Accord Coupe is unique in all the right ways, while still sharing the four-door's best features. It adds a healthy dose of zing to what is already an immensely successful and reliable nameplate.